Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at the M1 general purpose ammunition bag. I thought I'd cover these for you as they're a very common item. You see them in no end of photos they used throughout of the war in Europe and the Pacific. So I thought I'd cover this for you. You can pick these up pretty cheap still. Well, I say that, in England everything's expensive, but you can get these fairly cheap, especially in America, and there's also reproductions available on the market, so they're a good item for beginners who are just starting to get into doing impressions and going to events. So let's start going over some of the details. Right, so basically this bag is literally what it says in its name. It's a general purpose bag, mostly designed for ammunition. There's a sheet of all of the different things this is supposed to carry on paper, which I'll put a photo up for you in a little while. We've gone over some other bits, but let's just go over the basics first. So basically you've just got a nice stiff, thick canvas bag. It's got one attachment here on the front, which is all you have to open it and secure it shut. If you open that up, at the top here you've got the date. I believe mine's a 43. Yeah, mine's a 43. I'll pull that up closer to the camera for you. There you go. And then inside you can see it's basically one big compartment, and then you've got this little section sewn in the side here that you can use as a separator basically, and you can budge that all out to the side. If you want to have something bigger in there, you can just push that to the side, and then that will compress down at the bottom, so you've got one big bag instead of one split into two. So that's the inside of the bag. Then on each side you've got this little strap. If I ping it. That's just got your normal little hook on the end of it, and you've got two D-rings on each side. If I put that down there, it'd probably be easy for you to see it. One at the top, one at the bottom, and you can put your strap on either one of these, so you can have it then hang on something if you wanted to, or you can use this as the handle if you want. In wartime photos I've seen pictures of these held in all sorts of different ways, but most of the time you just have it like that, and then you've got a handle or something to secure it to a vehicle with. So that's basically it. There is really not a lot to these. They are just a bag for you to put whatever you've got in them. Garand clips, well I say Garand clips, M-block clips, grenades, rifle grenades, anything you need really. So I'll load that picture up for you now on the side of the screen here, and you'll see a list of all the different things that they actually had sat and figured out to go into this bag. I find it funny that there's even one of an experimental gun stripped down into pieces and noted that fits into these nicely. But for you on displays, these are really brilliant, because if you don't want a big heavy pack on all day, or you don't want to have a big pack round your shoulder like I do sometimes, then you can just have a little bag like this, and you can have your food in here, and you can hide things like your phone and stuff like that, get it out of sight, and it's perfect for it. It doesn't weigh that much, it just weighs really as much as whatever you load into it. And the way you can go about that is by adding one of the accessories to it, which I have here. So here is the M1 general purpose strap, and you see here that doesn't have hooks on it like a lot of the straps do. This is designed specifically so you take these off on both sides like so, and then you just get your strap, and you just clip it on each side, and now you have a proper way of having it around your shoulder, and it's just basically a shoulder bag at that point. So yeah, not a lot to really say about these other than everyone should have some. They are very good. Be wary of some of the reproductions, though they aren't that great. I'm going to do a review on some of the reproductions soon. So yeah, that's the M1 general purpose bag. But before we go, I just want to show you the main thing that this was made to hold. Right guys, so here we have your standard M1 30 caliber ammunition tin, which I've done a video on for you before. Now, this is the only thing that I know of that this bag is specifically sized to fit. So it's a general purpose, you've got your separating compartment, you throw whatever you want in there. But it is exactly the right size to fit one of these nice and tight. So you have to just put that separating compartment over to one side and squash it down with it. But these, as you see there, the perfect fit. So if you want to do anything to do with machine guns and stuff like that, you want to do a machine gun team impression, then you get yourself a nice ammo tin in one of these bags and you have a really nice little bit of kit. I think that is still, for you people now starting out, so I know a lot of the people who view this channel are beginners, a really nice little item that you've got. This you can show people and show them how it works. And then you can just tie it all down. Get it nice and tight. Get your strap. And just throw it over your shoulder. There you go. So we'll leave it there today, guys. It's just a quick little video because I thought this would help some of you new guys out a bit, because that's just, I've been getting asked questions of what can I get that's not very expensive. I've just started doing my impression. So my answer to you is an M1 general purpose bag. You can put your food in it, you can put display items in it, your rations, do whatever you want with it, and it won't cost you too much money, especially if you get a reproduction one, because they really are dirt cheap. Just beware that the reproduction ones are a bit, whereas this is nice and stiff and holds its shape, a lot of the reproduction ones are floppy and they're just, I'll do a review for you. But yeah, there you go, guys. So I hope that's helped some people. That's just me rambling on for a few minutes, and I'll see you next time.